Hey you guys, me again. Just making another quick little video. Just wanted to show you some of the concerning things I've been seeing in the field in regards to trimming location and directional pruning. So some of this stuff I'm seeing, it's concerning based on the amount of sucker response that's going to come from the cuts we make and general aesthetics and ANSI standards. So this won't take too long, but this is just some of the stuff, and it didn't take me long to find. I'm not going to pick on anybody in particular, but most of this material came within 2 streets, and I found it within 20 minutes. So I'm hoping in the future this will be harder to find, but I know every trimmer is different, but I need you to really get this information down to the foreman and to the trimmers. Because this stuff needs to be fixed while you're on the circuit. It's typically not something I'm going to send you back on unless it's really bad, but this is stuff that needs to be improved going forward. Tampa Electric's paying for it, so you need to make better cuts in these scenarios for sure. So pay attention, and if you're guilty of some of this stuff, please try to change that going forward. Okay, and here you can see, small maples in the understory. This kind of stuff drives me nuts because you all would be normally setting up to trim that thing, but the right cut there is just as quick. It's at the ground. Please remove those. Same situation here. You have a mulberry that's growing up towards the transformer here. Don't trim that. Don't leave it alone. I think the right move proactively is to cut that thing down. This one kind of drives me nuts. You can see how close that limb is to the transformer and what's coming out of that cut. There's not a whole lot at the end of that limb, so the right cut should have been way down there. Same thing here in terms of cuts and suckers. There's a huge cut to the left. I don't know why that was made, but the proper limb to remove is the one closest to it that's going to sucker. This one here is crazy. It looks like the top was dead. That's fine, that was removed, but this cut made me laugh because directional pruning is supposed to leave limbs away from growing towards the line, and you left a bunch of sucker growth underneath. Same thing here with sucker growth on a limb. That's within 2 feet of the secondary, and all you did was shear off the suckers when the right cut to solve the problem would have been to take that limb off, and there's nothing left on that. I hate this cut. Another fingerling coming off of a large cut. I love the aggression, but you needed to make one bigger cut, which is at the base of the tree. All you left here is a bunch of sucker growth that's going to come back. Here's another angle. This limb drove me nuts. You see a large cut to the left when another cut that should have been made was that big sweeping thing. All that thing is going to do is produce suckers that grow into the open wire secondary, and it would look a lot better.